Got it.
What's up? It's your homeboy Maul the Pimp, aka MTP, and welcome to another edition of Table Talk with MTP. We got a very slick and controversial subject for today. The topic for today is this: if a woman hits a man, do he got the right to hit her back? And let me repeat that: if a woman hits a man, do he got the right to hit her back? You follow what I'm saying? And I got 5 guests. First guest, my homeboy, my West Side nigga, my brother, Big Mike.
What's up, Mike?
Another one, my guy, Nathaniel Clay. Another one, a female hairstylist out of Chattanooga doing her thing, Miss Candace Rowe.
Hey y'all, what's poppin'?
Another one, my homegirl who I went to MTSU with, Middle Tennessee State University, my alumni friend out of Memphis, Tennessee, Mikia, Housley, aka PB.
Okay.
One town.
Much respect.
Last but not least, my dog, my nigga right here. He's a part of the multi-platinum group, Nappy group. I'm talking about my dog, Big V. What it do?
420 or 420. Yeah.
I agree with you. Now, before I get started, before I get into the whole spiel, I want to go around like this, y'all. Like again, the topic is called "If a woman hits a man, he got the right to hit her back." You feel me? So I want to go around each person. So I just want 1 ounce. Don't give me a whole explanation right now. 1 ounce.
Yeah.
Big Mike. If a woman hit a man, she hit her back. Yes or no?
What the situation is, my brother?
Nathaniel Clay. If a woman hit a man, do he got the right to hit her back? I can't hear you, bro. Turn your volume up. No. Okay, no. Candace. If a woman hits a man first, do he got the right to hit her back?
He does. He does.
PB.
And I can stand on that. I got my reasons.
PB. If a woman hits a man, do he got the right to hit her back?
It's the great.
No, I'm a daddy. No.
Oh, no. Hold up. PB. Mikia.
Yes.
If a woman hits a man, do he got the right to hit her back?
Yes and no.
Right, what she said.
Okay, Big V. If a woman hits a man, do he got the right to hit her back?
No, and I'm a daddy.
Okay.
I'm a mom.
I'm a cousin.
I'm a mother. I'm an auntie.
No.
I'm a sister. And I'm a daughter. And baby, listen, I didn't understand it until I had my own 2 sons. At first, I was like, because I was in an abusive relationship back in the day. This been like over 20 years ago. And so I've experienced it. But I didn't have kids then. Once I had my kids, 2 boys, I wish a bitch would. I wish you would be my son up and hit my son, because I can tell you something. I had to learn how to fight with this nigga. You get what I'm saying? And I remember things like that in my head, but I birthed 2 boys. That's what changed the game for me. So yeah, I'm gonna say if they hit you and they beat your ass, like they know their strengths. But if they hit your ass, you better hit their ass back if it's like that. Let some blood leak.
Hey, so Candace. Let me ask this, Candace.
Yeah.
Before you had your sons, someone would hit a man. Would you hit her back? Oh, he got the right to hit her back. Before you had your sons.
You know, it was half and half. I think maybe the first few fights, I had never experienced that in my life. And I was like, oh no, he probably hit me. But then guess what? Over time, what I realized, he was training me. You was training me to defeat your ass and for me to be strong here. Raise the sons, all that. I get it now. That was back then. I'm talking about like now the way I look at it, but actually it was happening then.
Well,
and
let me ask you this.
Was to protect myself from him. And so yeah, I was hitting his ass back, but he ain't never sent nobody to goddamn hit me back. I was tossing that ass.
Can I ask you a question? Real
yes,
talk.
sir.
Real talk. You the key word was back.
Yeah.
You said you were hitting him back.
Yeah.
In response to him doing some shit to you.
Hitting me, right. I don't have any brothers.
The question is, hold on. The question is, if a woman hits a man first, does he have a right to hit him back?
Thank you, brother. I didn't hear the key word. First, no, I'm still telling my sons now, you pop that ass back. I don't give a fuck. You ain't gotta hit him real hard. Just pop that ass back and let them know, look, my boundaries. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't think it's right for either way.
I'm just, but you were correlating your situation with.
I think a little bit of feelings got in there. You got me?
If a woman hits a person.
I did a little bit, but I'm a female. What you expect? I'm a female, but I can handle things better now than I could then.
Hold on, Candace. Nate. I'm glad you said that. Because she was speaking from a perspective of a woman that's being abused. We're not talking about that.
Exactly. And if a woman being abused,
that's a whole other thing.
Hey, brother Nate, thank you for correcting me on that. You're right.
Throw that out the equation. So
if I'm thinking, if I'm thinking about a woman that he's been abused.
Pause, Candace. We're not talking about a man who's abusing a woman. We're not talking about that. We talk about So Candace,
an abusive woman.
No. Listen to me. We're not talking about a man who hits a woman who just abused her. We're not talking about that. So listen to what I'm saying. And Mikia, listen to what I'm saying. We're not talking about an abusive man. So Candace and Mikia, you're in a relationship with this guy, and y'all live together. And you found out. Now he got off work at 10 o'clock at night, so he's gonna be getting home around 10:30. So before he get home, you find out that he done fucked your sister. He done fucked your cousin. He done fucked your best friend. You walk home. He come home and you find out about that type of news, and you mad about that because he fucked your sister, he fucked your best friend, he fucked your cousin, which is fucked up. Don't get me wrong, that's fucked up. And you come into the house and you find out about that.
Fucking anybody.
And you punch him because of that. Can he hit you back?
Hey, I mean, who else first? I got a response.
Well, I'm just look. My mother has always told me, my brothers, my dad, when you hit a man, you put yourself in a man's position.
Oh, girl, thank you. Guess what I'm talking about?
I'm not gonna put my hands on you, and please don't put your hands on me.
Right.
There it is.
So
and that's low.
Before a woman that hits a man, he can get that woman up off of him without beating her, but definitely don't let the woman abuse you. Just like
he can restrain her.
Okay, what if?
Can I enlighten?
Hold on, Big V. Big Mike, what you gonna say?
So what if a female done caught her nigga balls deep in another female, he hit her, and she's still with a motherfucking hammer or something, he dazed, red blooded, he don't supposed to touch the bra?
What you talking about?
You talking about life or death. You talking about life or death.
Hey, let me say something.
That's what I'm saying. It's different.
Danger. He's in grave danger. That's different.
We all can't talk at once.
It's really not a different situation because the question, to me, I take the question very simple. He said if a woman hit a man. He didn't say if a woman threatened a man's life.
Right.
If a woman hit a man, in my opinion, there is no point that you should put your fucking hands on another woman. You can grab her.
She hit you with a hammer on your fucking head.
That's a different situation. Now she's threatening your life.
It's still a
there is no different situation. Say something on that.
Danger. He could die.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Whoa. Pause.
If she's whoever said that statement, who's say it again.
Candace, hold on. Listen, y'all. Let me say something. Well, when we talk, we can't all talk at once. It's gonna block the other person out. You follow what I'm saying? So this is what I need y'all to do.
My bad.
Let me.
I'm in order up here.
Listen. Let me pinpoint.
I have.
Candace, pause. Listen, we can't talk at once because it's gonna block the next person out. So let me be the one who assigns who needs to talk next. You follow what I'm saying? That way we can hear everybody's point of view. So okay, Big Mike, go back to what you were saying.
All I'm saying is it's different levels to a female putting their hands on a nigga, man. And all of it is wrong. And it's wrong for a man to put his hand back on a female. You shouldn't have your in a situation like that, period. But a hit is a hit. If a female hits you with her hand, yeah, that's a different situation. And if a female hits you from the blind side with something that can harm you, shit, you gotta defend yourself. You know what I mean?
Depends on the situation, right?
Your mama, daddy, sister, brother, whoever you feel. I ain't finna let nobody take me out like that because the emotions that been tampered with. No, I ain't going like that.
Okay, hold on. Nate, respond to what you was about to say. Go ahead, Nate.
Well, the only scenario that I would say, right, If she has just these, just her hand, there is nothing a woman can do to me that's gonna make me want to put these back on her. Now, if she hit me with a weapon and she jeopardized my life, that's different.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You know, we all done been in the club or whatever. If a nigga up and he could be the motherfucking Debo, right? We would literally, as a man, and I'm just being honest, as a man, we gonna take an inventory of that situation, right? Damn, this nigga might kick my ass. This nigga might do this. This nigga might do that. We gonna take an inventory of that, right? Right? With no weapons, just with these.
Right.
So if a woman do something to you and you can't step back and take an inventory of that shit, because you know at the end of the day, it ain't shit a woman can do with these. We can't.
Oh, it is. I differ.
Anyway,
I differ. Oh, it is.
I don't give a damn for
Oh, it is.
the only thing I'm saying is at some point we give a nigga that's being disrespectful more respect of the situation than we will a woman that's being disrespectful.
I won't.
I can't agree.
Okay, I'm talking about men in general.
I can't.
That's all that I'm saying. If she's not threatening my life, dog, I'm not gonna put my hands on. I'm not gonna do that.
That's law. I can understand that.
Hey, you know what? I hear what you're saying. Here go my logic on that, bro. I hear what you're saying about the nigga versus the woman. Like, if a nigga who bigger than me or whatever you're saying, I get what you're saying. He pretty much got me outclassed in weight and height and all of that. The thing about it is this: if you approach me and I can't physically whoop you, then that's where the gunshot come in at. That's where the knife come in at, bro. But you're not finna get off of putting your hands on me, and I ain't gonna do shit because you bigger. That ain't happening right there, bro.
I respect that.
That ain't happening right there. A bottom go upside your head.
Go get my shot glass. I don't need to be on that conversation because I got a lot of views on that.
A bottom might go upside your head. Me and my homeboys might jump you, but you're not gonna get off with a free lick on the strength that you bigger than me. That ain't happening right there at all.
I respect that, but the only thing that I'm saying, though, just hear me out. The only thing that I'm saying though is when that situation happened with another man, take a minute to pause and evaluate the situation. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
So we need to take a minute and pause and evaluate the situation if it's with a woman. Because we know it outside of her having a hammer, like my man said, outside of her having a hammer that can threaten her fucking life. So if that's the situation, all bets are off, right? All bets are off. But if it's a slap, if it's a whatever, take a second. You know what I mean? Because I just will not put my hands on the woman. I will not. I'm not gonna fucking do it. I got a daughter. I grew up in a fucking abusive relationship. I got memories from my motherfucking mother washing blood out of me because my daddy came home drunk. He didn't do shit wrong. You know what I mean? So that's where my mind is right on this shit.
Okay, Big V.
What's up? I got to give a special shout out to my sponsor, the AM Group LLC. Let me tell you all about the AM Group LLC. The AM Group LLC is an independent distribution company that offers essential services such as internet, home security, energy, identity protection, wireless, and more. Secure your homes and businesses. Get a free consultation from my homegirl, Miss Nori. Email the amgroupllc@gmail.com to schedule your appointment. You can also visit www.isnorinori.com. Click the services tab to check out all the deals that they offer. Salute to my sponsor, the AM Group LLC. Much love. Y'all go check them out. Yeah.
Big V, give me some feedback, Big V. Big V, give me some feedback, then I'm coming to you.
What feedback? Hey.
With what y'all had going on with the scenario would kind of fit me different because I think in a different class, if I'm arguing with a chick, we ain't gonna vibe. You know, for me, it's like I'm a man raised by woman, and I raised 3 girls by myself as a single father. And there's physically no way you can lose that challenge. As a man, I don't date. I wouldn't even act with girls that's probably not a daddy's girl because she don't know how to deal with space without a man. You know, a girl that grew up with a father used to sharing space with a man. For me, so I guess hitting a girl is not that we're not born there because you can just tell the vibe. Like if I got anything you use in your hands, you know, we ain't gonna vibe long no way for me to be there. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. It's not like if a chick grew up with a father, I probably date her because she know how to share space with a man. If you follow a lonely, bitter girl home, usually somebody lonely and bitter raised her.
You got morals, right?
You feel me? So it just that's not gonna cross my plate. I never, you know what I mean? Like we've all made a mistake, I guess, in high school or your first girlfriend when you figure that part out. But after that, no. There's no way you can lose that fight.
Respect. I respect this. Yeah.
Mikia, piggyback off what he said, Mikia. What you feel?
I totally agree. I would say this. I've always had my brothers, my dads and uncles, cousins all around. And I think again, putting your hands on the man, you walking into an arena that you shouldn't be in. And like I said,
what you saying?
Men can get a woman off of him without beating her or physically assaulting her. But pushing a woman back off of you, she's slapping you to death and all of this stuff. But again, like Big Mike said, he didn't hit him in the head with a hammer. Grave danger. There's something different. You approach that different. But to piggyback on what Nate said, when guys are up against somebody of a different size, class size, they reevaluate that situation.
No, I don't.
They're gonna walk away and get their pistols if they feel like they can't handle it.
On here, I go head in. I'm running into you. I don't give a damn if it's 4-1 or 9-1.
But you won out of a lot of people. But like Maul said, he said, look, if I can't beat you, look, I'm gonna get somebody and we gonna beat you. Or I'm gonna go to the trunk or whatever.
Hey, where you from? What the fuck I said? And what the fuck you said?
What you say, Maul?
Hey, y'all say
action. You're still walking away before you take action.
Yeah.
Nate, what'd you say, Nate? What'd you say, Nate?
I said it's a group project at that point.
Yeah.
At this point.
Y'all coming
Brother Nate, when you just said that, does that you know about witches coven and how women stuck together from the beginning of time and worship hard? Women stuck together in any situation, whether it was taking care of the village or taking care of just personal family or just doing whatever they need to do to take care of themselves. This has been going on for the beginning of time. So the union of sisterhood is very, very, very serious, just like it is with you guys. We are balanced beings.
No.
This planet has to live on balance. This whole world does. So yeah.
I'm not disputing.
I'm a little too deep for some people. I'm sorry. I'm real deep. You should have told them.
I'm not disputing that. The only thing.
Okay, I understand.
He's saying assess the situation. You can assess the situation before you take action.
I've looked at different situations. I could tell y'all something that I got personally going on right now. You would drop your mouth. I really want to talk about it because this is on live and that's my son's business and what I'm going through personally with my family. But we can talk one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna leave it out. But y'all really don't even know my story. You have no idea. I don't know your stories. I have no idea.
Well, it's like this.
The only thing that I'm saying is,
hold on, Nate. Please, Mike, we coming to you. Say something, Nate. Then Mike.
It's different classes.
Hold on, Mike, pause. Mike, pause. Nate, say something, then Big Mike, you coming next. Go ahead.
Okay. My bad, man.
My fault, Nate. My fault.
My bad, brother. My bad, King. The only thing that I'm saying is, it doesn't matter what I did wrong. If she put her hands on me, just her bare hand, just her bare hand, I will not raise my hand to a woman, period. Because physically I'm stronger than her. You know what I mean? There is nothing that she can do for me. That, you know, I ain't saying you, like in the words of Chris, I shake your motherfucking ass to death. You know what I mean?
Say, do it in a respectful way.
I'm not.
You know, I might let you hit me in a situation. But you get going to do too much, I'm sorry, goddamn clock your ass back. We're not doing that, baby. I done said give. What's the call word?
Listen, if you hit me, if you raise your hand to me,
right,
I don't give a damn how many times you do it. It's just me. I have a 27-year-old daughter. Right?
Do you raise her not to put her hands on a man?
You fucking right.
All right, you teach her both sides, right? Balance. You teach her balance.
I'm glad you asked that question. You know why? Because it doesn't matter if she does it. If she decides to get out of her fucking character and put her hands on her husband,
whole another situation.
Fucking knocked her ass out. I'm going to have to go see her husband. I'm going to have to do that. Period. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if she hit him first, because as a father, I don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
As a father, the bottom line is you hit my baby. So now I gotta see. Right? So at this point, now when I put myself in my son-in-law's shoes,
right.
Don't put your fucking hands on her. If he slaps
you don't know the situation. If he did do that, do you know the situation? Because I done had an iron at a nigga face. I done got there trying to stab a nigga, shoot a nigga, some more shit.
Pause.
We can't say.
We can't cut each other off because it's gonna block. Finish, Nate.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter the situation. If she's not threatening him with life and death,
what would you do?
If she pull a knife on him and he beat her ass, I'm off of it.
It's still the same way. I respect it.
But the scenario that was given, he come home, she find out he done fucked her best friend, done fuck whatever, and he haul off and snap it. He ain't done nothing physical to her. He is not hitting her physically at all. She just found out that he did some fucked up shit. So if there is no physical threat and she haul off,
don't put your hands on him.
Leave.
Right.
Get the fuck out.
Right. Just leave.
Restrain her. Get the fuck out. Don't engage in a whole domestic battery type of shit, because now you got a whole different shit to deal with. You got daddy, you got uncles, you got brothers, you got partners, you got all that that's gonna come see you about that. And we don't give a damn that you was fucking the friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. If it's not about life and death and a threat to your well-being, other than your pride, man, all that shit and get the fuck on and leave her the fuck alone. Don't deal with her no more. Now, the problem is a lot of niggas running back to these bitches that keep doing that shit, and they're not gonna respect the fact that he's a fucking man in this situation. That's the issue. And I'm just being real.
Piggyback off what he said.
Has a physical confrontation one time. That's one time too motherfucking many.
Go ahead, Big
B. Man, like I like y'all scenarios, but my thing is, I think as people we put ourselves in strange scenarios with women. You know, as people we say, "Oh, I done fucked her, I done this." Okay, that ain't your person. There's nothing you're gonna do to make me think or change the way I'm gonna go about my day.
That ain't your person.
Yes. That ain't my person. It's like okay.
It's a sometime person.
I like that. I'm gonna put that on my email tag from now on. That ain't my person.
Like, Okay, there's nothing on earth. If I really like, if I fuck with baby girl and our job is right and our mood is straight, there's nothing you gonna do to make me go overboard. If I
And
don't,
why?
if I don't wanna greet you that way, like you're not gonna get physical. Okay, that can't happen. Anything of your voice over 5 or 6. I mean, what are we doing at 40 years old?
At 40 years old, baby, we setting boundaries and respecting ourselves first.
There's different levels with different type of bitches though.
Speak, Big Mike. Go speak in detail, Big Mike. What you talking about? Speak in detail.
And you know, man, I done been around with I done been around with a lot of different individuals, and I've been a lot of different places. I know females that hit hard, that'll knock a nigga ass out. You feel me? I know some females that'll beat a nigga ass up. Real shit. You feel me? So it's according to what type of female we dealing with and what type of scenario we got going on. You know what I mean? But to me, I handle everything accordingly. You know what I mean? It's according on what it is, you know.
Hey, let me say this.
I got to give a shout out to my sponsor, the Chattanooga Cigar Club. Again, the Chattanooga Cigar Club. Let me tell you all about the Chattanooga Cigar Club. The Chattanooga Cigar Club is Chattanooga's premier cigar and hookah lounge, open Thursday through Sunday with ladies free on Friday and live music up until 10 o'clock. Keep in mind, you can also rent the building for your own events from Sunday through Wednesday. Shout out to my guys D. Scott and Kurt at the Chattanooga Cigar Club. For more information, log on to ChattanoogaCigarClub.com. Again, salute to my sponsor, the Chattanooga Cigar Club. Much love. Yeah.
Then when I say this, Mikia, I'm gonna come to you. Okay. Here go my issue with that, bro. I'm not the type of dude that's gonna abuse no female. I don't believe in just beating no female ass or whatever. I don't believe in that. But I'm the type, I ain't allowing no free licks on me. You follow what I'm saying? Point blank. Period, point blank. So you want to go get your brother, your uncle, your daddy, we can just go there. You follow what I'm saying? But make sure when you go get them, you tell them that I never abused you. You hit me first and I reacted to that. Now they want to come and get involved in this gangster shit, we can go do that. You follow what I'm saying? But the thing is,
yeah.
But the thing is,
just supposed to shit.
Here go the thing. Listen, Big V. Here go the thing. Candace, and Mikia. You find out that I'm in a relationship with both y'all or one of y'all. You find out that I fucked your best friend, I fucked your sister. If you that mad, motherfucker, leave. You follow what I'm saying? Don't put your hands on me. And the same thing goes to you.
At this age, let me question real quick, Jamal.
Listen, Candace,
let me ask you a question real quick.
This one I'm gonna say, listen, and the same thing goes to me. If I come in, Big Mike, that's my brother. Big V, that's my brother. If I find out that you're gonna fuck one of them, I'm wrong for beating your ass. I can leave. If I want to be on some vindictive shit, I can go try to fuck your sister, your best friend. But it's no right for me to put my hands on you. You follow what I'm saying? So the same thing.
He can just let it go. To put it on the past. He just let shit go. Because I thought shit under the rug with my nigga. We done been together 8 years. I thought shit under the rug so much, you know, and I fully get it now. Like at this age, I don't got time for all this shit no more. Running into bars, fighting these bitches. I ain't got time for that.
You go to think about
it. Question. What is so offensive about? If I can ask the whole question, what is so offensive about someone having sex with someone else?
The evil eye, jealousy, not getting enough attention, things like that. If you are a being that carries yourself emotionally, like I'm a Leo, my son Leo, my moon Pisces. I'm emotional as hell, but I'm strong. I can chill too.
I hear you, Leo, and you are the king of the jungle, and
right.
You are thought, and you do welcome a certain.
Yep. So then it's just like I see that now in my life more than I did in my 20s. I see that all right now in my 40s. So I'm just going through all of those emotions and I'm just putting them all together. Why did all this happen? I'm just not figuring out why everything happened. I didn't know what the hell I was doing back then.
Astrology, huh?
It's a growth. That too, yeah.
I was worried about my,
was you a daddy's girl?
My dad and my brother, like I said, a bunch of men around. I've had men in my families that were pimps and everything else. So
I grew up in
my emotions and my
parents
like that. So if you go have sex with somebody else, if you care for me enough, it's gonna kill you for me to walk off and leave. So
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I
That's
like
all
it.
I'm saying.
I like it.
Between a Mikia and a Michael, so it's what it is.
Hey, so who am I?
You wanted me somebody else too, so.
And look, that's all I'm saying. If it's not a life and death situation, walk the fuck away.
Yeah.
You gotta
But if that's your person,
you gotta
right. Clearly, I'm not your person.
Motherfucker.
I just realized that my boyfriend is my person, and we've been together 8 years.
You dig what I'm saying?
Hold on.
You
Nate, Paul. Okay, Mikia, now you said something about how if a woman hit a man, she put herself in a position basically to be hit back. Like you put yourself in that dimension right there. You follow what I'm saying? I want you to pick back off of this. This is what I'm gonna say. This how I always felt right here. Like no matter what I did, I'm talking to the ladies, Candace and Mikia. If I fucked your cousin, your sister, your best friend, and I come home, you just can find out about that. To me, now Nate, Big Mike, and Big V might say something different, but to me, that ain't no reason to hit me. You follow what I'm saying? Just like if it was the other way around, you fuck on my homeboys. I ain't got no reason to beat your ass. Now, the street perspective is you gotta beat that bitch up. That's as a nigga, that's what we think. But there ain't no excuse to do that. I'm finna say that. I'm finna give a spiel. Now I'm finna come to you, Mikia, and then you, Candace. So if you find out I just did whatever I did that was foul, leave. You follow what I'm saying? He go to think about it. If you're not a side bitch I'm fucking, if you really my girl and I love you, you leave me or hurt me a whole lot more than you hit me. A whole lot more than you hit me. You ain't got to put your hands on me. Now, when you put your hands on a man, you got 3 options that's going to come back to you. 1, he going to walk off. 2, he might shake you up and try to contain you from hitting him. Or 3, he going to punch your ass the fuck back. But when you do that, you don't know what 3 you're going to get. So whichever one you come with, you got to accept that. You got to be cool with that and knowing that that can possibly happen before you hit this man. And he go the other thing around. If I'm the dude, when I come home and I find out Candace, I'm gonna kill y'all my girl, and you fuck my homeboy. Now, if I hit you, I open myself up to you stabbing me, you hit me with a foreign object, or you shoot me. Now, if you shoot me, one of my family members can't say, that's fucked up, she shouldn't have shot him. No, that's fucked up, he shouldn't have hit that girl. She defended herself, which goes back the other way around. If she hit this dude, don't be like, man, that's fucked up, he shouldn't have hit her. No, she shouldn't have hit him first, knowing that she cannot whoop. I'm 6'3", 250. She can't whoop me. Follow what I'm saying? So knowing that, don't put your hands on me. If you do that, and I hit you back, and you want to go get your dad or your brother, then they can get the same shit. Now, here go the other side of that, to answer kind of what you were saying earlier, Nate. If I got a daughter, I'm going to train her. You don't hit no man. A daughter or a little sister or a female cousin when I got love, don't hit no man. No matter what he did to you that's fucked up, don't put your hands on him. He loves you, you see that nigga. You follow what I'm saying? Don't put your hands on him, because you put your hands on him and hit you back, now I got to get involved. I got to get involved. I got to do something to this nigga when really I'm thinking in my head, shit, if I was him, I would have hit your ass back too. But because you my blood, I got to do something to this nigga. You follow what I'm saying? And then you got females. I've been in school with females. I've grown up with females who be on some shit like, fuck you, nigga, I go get my brother. So you gonna disrespect me, hit me, or do whatever, they gonna get your brother, and you bring your brother into a situation he ain't gotta be involved in if you just carry yourself with respect for it. Follow what I'm saying? So I hope I'm making sense. So with that being said, Mikia, speak.
You're making a lot of sense.
Mikia, speak.
Okay, like I said, I was raised the same way. Don't put yourself in a man's position. But on top of that, because this is the thing, like my brother has told guys that I've dated, my dad has told guys, man, don't put your hands on her. He said, because now I got to see you. But this is the thing. If she put her hands on you and you feel like it's something you can't control, call me. Call one of us, whatever. But women, we're emotional creatures. That's our first go-to. Putting our hands on somebody or tearing this up and tearing it. I wasn't raised like that. I'm not gonna tear stuff up because I don't want you putting your hands on my stuff. I'm not gonna hit you because don't hit me. But another thing, I'm not gonna put my family member, my dad, my brother in something that they didn't even have to be in because I was emotional about something that happened or a transaction between me and a guy that I'm dating. And I walk off because that's what's gonna burn you. That's what's gonna hurt you because your homeboy gonna say, hey, and you oh man, you messed it up. That's what's gonna get you. Me putting my hands on you, that little sting on your face, just a little bit for about 5 minutes. It's over. I'm gonna give you the first. I'm gone.
Hey, Nate, I see with your hand on your mouth. You got a look on your face. Speak, bro. Speak.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, hold on, Nate. Before you speak, Nate, once you speak, Big Mike, I'm coming to you.
all right. The only thing that I'm saying, I agree with my sister so much. I agree with her so much. But again, I keep going back to if we're in the street and we all have been in the street and we agree, right?
Right.
We done all been in the street. If it's some disrespectful shit that a nigga do, we literally take a moment to digest that shit. That's all that I'm saying. If we can take a moment to digest street shit, we can take a moment to digest, oh, he's emotional, I fucked up. That's all that I'm saying. That's all that I'm saying. Because outside of these, there is nothing that she can do to me. Nothing that she can do to me like I can do to her 10 times worse. That's all that I'm saying. And that's what I mean. I said, take it. You know what I mean? Get outside your fucking pride. Because that's really, when we want to talk about it, that's really what it boils down to. You know what I mean? A female slap you, it's your pride that's gonna boil. And your pride is what your boys think. Nigga, fuck the nigga.
That's right.
I don't give a shit what my boys think. You know what I mean? I'm either gonna be what my boys think or I'm gonna catch a DV.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Nate, let me say something to that, Nate. Let me say something. Big Mike, I want to come to you. Big Mike, I want to come to you, then Candace, then Big V. Okay? Big Mike, Candace, Big V. I want to say something about the pride thing, Nate. These niggas right now doing life because of pride, bro. You follow what I'm saying? This is what I mean by that when it comes to terms of a man, not a woman.
Exactly.
Be a nigga to paint the picture you just said, right? Say we outside the club. We're going to paint a Chattanooga picture. We outside of the hole on 9th Street, and it's jumping. And this nigga walk up to you, you 5'8", 150. This nigga walk up to you, he my size, he's 6'3", 280. You follow what I'm saying? He walk up to you, he open hand smack you. You follow what I'm saying? That's disrespectful to the T. This nigga walk up and open hand smack you, bro. Now, the club is jumping. This 9th Street on this first Friday on the Friday.
Wait, though, man, let me say something.
Hold on, Mike.
No. If a nigga walk up to you, open hand and slap you, I don't give a shit what it is.
You gotta kill him.
He gonna slap you, and you gonna take an inventory of that.
He go the thing though, Nate. He go the thing, Nate.
Right?
He go the thing, Nate. He go the thing. Nigga open hand smack you, right? Now if he did it one-on-one with nobody around, your reaction might be different. But he did it in front of the whole note, in front of 9th Street, which Big Mike, Nate, and Candace, y'all know what that looked like back in the day. This motherfucker's jumping. He smacked you in front of the whole note. Your instinct is, I can't let that slide in front of all these people. You might kill this nigga in front of the street, bro. Now you finna go do 40 years. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you can't let that shit slide. That's the pride part of it. You follow what I'm saying? The common sense part of it is don't kill that nigga because you finna go to jail. The pride part of it is I can't let you smack me in front of all these people. You follow what I'm saying? That's the pride part of it, bro. The pride can get you sent away.
That situation that you just gave.
Even no, it don't.
You and slap you in front of the whole fucking 9th Street at the Benson Smith.
Jamal Herman.
You know what I mean?
There's
going to be a moment in your mind where you're gonna say, "What the fuck just happened? Did this nigga just slap me?" You know what I mean? There is going to be. I'm not saying it's gonna be a minute, but it's gonna be a moment in your mind where you evaluate that situation. You're gonna evaluate. You're not just gonna react. It's gonna be some shit like, damn, this nigga just slapped me. What the fuck? Let me grab my shit. You know what I mean? There's a moment that you're gonna say that's gonna dictate how you're gonna respond. That's what I'm saying. It could be a split second. It could be a couple of minutes to say, okay, you got me. Now I'm gonna go around the corner, and we're gonna wait on this nigga to come outside. There is going to be a moment that you're going to think about what the
This is
fuck
exactly
just
what
happened.
It's murder.
That's
it's
what
a
I'm
murder.
talking
The
about.
dude got off. He
That's
got
what
off
I'm
himself.
talking about. So if a woman put her hands on you, just her hands, her bare fucking hands, and it's a woman,
He has that, and that's what
we
Jamal
will
had.
give a nigga, we'll give a nigga the benefit of the doubt to think about and evaluate.
No, the fuck we won't.
It depends on the type of dude you are.
Come on, man.
No,
All this shit.
dog.
It depends on.
Come on, dog.
Hold on,
You
pause,
can say
pause.
that. You can
Big
say
Mike.
that all you want,
Nah,
but
Who?
a moment you're gonna think about it. You're gonna have a thought. You don't. None of us. We're fucking humans, man.
And
We're
the thought
humans.
comes when it's too late.
We're humans.
Usually.
We're gonna have a thought about what the fuck just happened and how to respond. We're gonna have a thought. That's all
At a
I'm
certain
saying.
age, you have the thought. But as a younger man, you didn't have that thought. It's fight or flight. It's your pure adrenaline. And I can only speak to that because I lost my son's father when I was 30 years old due to the same scenario you're talking about.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
And maybe I'll be that dude that y'all will be coming to my funeral about. But I'm gonna have we all have a thought, we have a process that we're gonna think about. Now, when it comes to a woman, that same thought that we're gonna have, oh, that's a woman, man. We can't say, oh, they're emotional. You know what I mean? They're emotional women. They don't.
Men are not just even like that.
You know, I can't respond to her the same way at the whole note.
Yeah, for y'all.
That's all that I'm saying, dog. That's the only thing that I'm saying. If we dealing in some street shit and we saying we're gonna have a thought and we're gonna process some shit that's happening, like my man Big Mike say, I'm gonna dive into this nigga chest and drag his ass across the bridge.
For sure.
I get it.
I'm talking about all flop, 0 seconds. I don't gotta think about it.
I get it. But
that's my mentality.
That's some shit that's gonna go through your mind. So when you dealing with a woman, you know you can drag her across the
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Hey, you're a smart dude, man. I understand your knowledge and
I mean?
wisdom. I'm sitting up here just strategizing, just, you know what I'm saying, listening to you. You got a lot of knowledge and wisdom, man. You ain't got that white beard for nothing. So, you know what I mean? I hope to see you around.
Hey, that's 49 years.
That's wisdom, baby. Hey, it look good on you too, my brother.
You look good for 49. You look good. You look great. Yeah. I'm just 41.
Hey, Big Mike. So, Big Mike.
I see a little like
Big Mike, I want you to speak on what he's saying, then Big V, then Candace, I'm coming to you. Speak on what he's saying.
Okay.
Let me say this right. Let me say this real fast. Man, I want to send a shout out to motherfucking Uncle Banks at Dubstep Music Group, man. Real gangster, man. Salute. That's my nigga, man. Real motherfucking gangster. But on another note, man, I feel like we all here, man. We all in situations where we didn't have a right. Enough time to think. We reacted off emotions and put ourselves in situations we wish we never got ourselves in. But at the end of the day, we all human. It's according on how I motherfucking feel. If a female put their hand on me at that time, what I'm gonna do? I ain't gonna even lie to you. You know what I mean? My mind telling me to, strategize and think shit out, but my heart telling me to motherfucking just do it. You know what I mean?
Big V, speak on that.
Yeah.
Big V.
My thing is this, man. When I hear all the life of Tennessee representation and an urban life, like me, I'm a northern cat, top of the South. And my life is more no nonsense. Like I don't be at bars where I know dude drinking $10 liquor and he gonna have a chance to get around a $5,000 nigga. He ain't gonna have that. That ain't an opportunity he gonna have. A little girl that's kind of government mind orientated, she ain't gonna have a second. You know, I ain't a Jerry Springer watching. She that mentality. She can't roll with big fever, you know. Both sitting over there with big fire. If I'm in Chattanooga 9th Street, me and Maul gonna know there's something big and black over on both our hips and we smoking. and we gonna feel all right. And those are other kings over there, and we gotta follow the rules. And with as far as another the female scenario, I just don't think that we cross paths like that. As far as nobody can, whatever you doing out there, you ain't gonna do it better than us. You ain't gonna make it feel better than us. We ain't ready to argue with her about how she feel or how she shouldn't or what he can't do or what he can. I know not to cross you out there tonight.
Right.
And we're going home and we're gonna smoke and drink. And I'm in Chattanooga and I'm gonna act accordingly. When I had lost my phone in a scenario, in kind of a family scenario in a synopsis. Like, this is Miles' neighborhood, this is Mike's neighborhood. Now me, I wanted to go get my phone and show dude when I got my phone what we would do about you playing that game with my phone. But since it was my people's people, you kind of go with the way of the wise, like, dude, we get you good, but let me reach my own people. So I understood that. But by no scenario now, that wouldn't have been my people, Mike's people.
On your turf, right.
We're gonna have to see, we're gonna pick the skin,
I appreciate you for that, baby. I appreciate you for that. Yeah.
You know whose phone that shit was for.
Man, I appreciate that.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, y'all, to make this clear, we ain't going into too many details, but what he's speaking on, we're gonna keep it limited because there was some real street shit. What he's speaking on is I'm gonna keep it limited. Y'all can read between the lines.
Understood.
Let me say this. Big Vito conversation is very education. I mean, he sound educated like a motherfucker, but dude, hey Vito, you walked in my hood at 3 o'clock in the morning looking for Big Mike, and I got niggas out there calling me talking about it's like 9 niggas looking for you and all black. I'm like,
hold
on. That mom with him. I say, hey, that's them Nappy Root niggas, man. Stand down. And I know what's going on. I done already hollered at them. I'm finna get this shit under control. You know what I mean?
All
I'm gonna tell you, man, if any of y'all come through Nashville, got it. Period.
Hey y'all, hey, check this out. So I'm gonna keep this limited, you feel me? But what happened, in a nutshell, my nigga Big V, Nappy Roots was in town for a concert at Club Midtown in Chattanooga. You follow me? So now Big Mike is my nigga, that's my brother. But they done met each other through me from a video shoot that me and Big V had together back in the day. Big V come in town with Nappy Roots for a show at Club Midtown in Chattanooga. Nate, you know what it is. Candace, you know what Midtown is. They come in town. He called me naturally because he in Chattanooga, my city. I go fuck with him. I bring Big Mike with me, and some other people come that shouldn't have been there, really. You follow what I'm saying? They end up stealing this man's fucking cell phone. You follow what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you're in my city, right, and niggas come with me and steal your phone, naturally, I'm responsible for that. Even though I didn't do shit.
That's some real G.
Because you own my watch. You follow what I'm saying? You own my watch.
That's real shit.
It is.
I didn't do nothing wrong. But I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong. But you own my watch. You called me, and the people that stole your phone came.
And it took a real person to step up.
Right. So that ended up happening. You feel me? So the phone got stole, and we ended up going to do the concert. And after that, I had to call Big Mike. It made Mike put his muscle and his street credibility into the situation and ended up getting the phone back. You follow what I'm saying? So when his phone got brought back, Big V looked at it like, damn, that was fucked up and my shit got stolen, but ended up getting my shit back. You follow what I'm saying? So everything ended up being 100. You know what I'm saying? And that's indirectly what he's speaking about. You follow what I'm saying? Yeah. So what he's basically saying is, the niggas that stole my phone, if they wouldn't have been Miles and Mike's people, I can say this because nothing happened. I probably would have killed them niggas. But the fact that those are my people, I had to handle it.
You see what I'm doing, right?
Your thought process.
Right. How that resorts to a female is if this female wasn't somebody who I had love for, I probably would have beat the fuck out of her. But since that's somebody who I'm in love with and in a relationship with, I got to fall back and don't touch her. You follow what I'm saying?
No.
My did do that with me.
No.
No.
Hold on, Candace. Speak. Hold on, Candace. Speak, Nate, and then Candace, I'm coming to you.
If a female violate that, right, you ain't gonna do shit. You gonna call one of our homegirls to deal with her. You dig what I'm saying? You're like, not gonna deal with her. You're not gonna put your hands on her. You're not gonna do it. Because at that moment, you know that I could do her so wrong.
Oh, yeah. Right. But then
I'm gonna call
Auntie, she might have all that's gonna come with it. So you gotta
let him talk, Candace. Then I'm gonna come. Let him talk, Candace.
I'm gonna call Candace and have her deal with her.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? It goes back to what I said about taking a mental inventory about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You can feel so fucked up and want to go over there and react, but you ain't gonna do that. Let me call my homegirl Candace. Tell her to come over here and drag this bitch all up and down the street.
Right.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Niggas got to get beyond this pride shit, man.
Vito is laughing too
hard.
I mean? Just too hard.
Makia,
you know what I mean?
Speak, Makia, speak, Makia.
Vito, am I right?
He laughing so hard.
Vito, am I right?
Hey, V, hold on, V. Hold on, here we go. Hold on, V. Hold on. Makia, Candace, then V. Speak, Makia.
To that point, at this age, if you gotta call a young lady to go drag this woman you deal with, something wrong with you. I'm just gonna tell you, you something wrong with you. Because at what age are we still doing that?
In my children's age.
Not undergrad. This is not high school, junior high. We're talking about 40 plus years old. That's a nigga. Step away from me if we sending girls and guys to folks' house that for cheap. What? No.
That's why I moved it.
Keep it moving on me.
Hey, that's
like Vito said, oh no, hell no.
That ain't your person, man. That ain't your person.
Hey, Candace.
No, on a serious note, once you get 35 and the tax money kind of dwindles, you know, you ain't claiming the kids like that.
Yes.
It's the last few years. And
you gotta make some quick decisions.
You realize what's important.
Yeah, with support and all that comes into play. That's why I'm in my life. I'm 41 and I got two sons grown. My youngest is about to be 18 next month, and he's doing great. Like I've done my oldest is a different situation. My probably know him or knew his dad, but I've been through a lot. So when you ask me questions, it's a lot of thinking and decluttering that I need to do in my own brain before I can even answer that question. Because I'm a person that looks on things at a 360. I am definitely an empath. I got a little bit of psychic ability too. I be watching this shit, like I be on it. I be on everything, every detail, everything.
Like Vito
because
said,
I've gone through some things.
We grown now. We know how to put ourselves what situations to put ourselves in and what situations to put ourselves in. You know what I mean? But I'm an all-around type guy. I like to be in a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? I like the excitement.
Right. You like he said, "Fuck it." I like the excitement. I like my eyes open. I get you. I definitely get you. But the question that he asked, because I haven't even gotten to spoke on it. He asked, how would you feel if it was your son's girlfriend? Well, when me and Mom talk, like, what if it was him and he get a female that's abusive? I've been abusive. Let me talk.
What I'm gonna ask?
Hold on, Nate, hold on.
Let me talk.
No, go ahead, Candace. I mean to cut you off, Nate. Go ahead, Candace.
It's okay, baby. I have been through a serious abusive relationship in my 20s. I'm in my 40s now. I can reflect back on things. At the time when it was going on, I didn't have children, so yeah, nigga, you hitting me up there calling my cousins, brothers, The more we got into a relationship, I matured. Things changed. You got different things that you need to look at. What does it matter to you? Where is this relationship going? Ma, we know where it went, right?
Mhm.
Nothing, I ain't even gonna speak on it. It's done. But then we have a son together. I'm going through shit with my son. It might be 20 years before I see my son again. Because he made some wrong decisions. So I had to become not only a mother, I ain't gonna say that I was a father. I'm gonna say I was a stronger mother. And I had to be a friend to understand what my son was going through. And I still had a chance to raise my other son. He's sitting right here next to me. Great. Finna graduate college. Graduate high school next year. I graduate college. I'm sorry. He graduates college, high school in June. I graduate college. So this is another chapter.
Tell your son he got an uncle here in Nashville. That's gonna look at
Congratulations.
He right here.
at
But
this
Candace,
point, right?
Candace, you talking real rap because a woman and a son's relationship, that's where he gonna learn his play up from. He gonna interact with you. Like he'll know how to talk to a woman by the way you talk to him.
Right.
Like y'all's interaction. Like my daughter's 16 years old. Her name is Meadow. Her favorite color is orange. Her favorite song is by Michael Jackson.
It's simple things like that that matters. I lost my father in 2015. I lost Jayla's father in 2010. I have gone through losses. I don't went through shit. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I don't raise my children by myself. I ain't got nobody help me. So when it comes to sensitivity, I don't do well in that department. I'm already emotional enough it is, but I had to learn how to put on a strong exterior for my boys. They're hard as hell, and it's hard.
Your son got an uncle here in Nashville. If he ever need anything, that's what I'm here for.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he got
real point into that.
he can look up my baby boy, my youngest.
Dig?
There you go.
Being a single parent
Right,
myself.
he rap. Ma, you need to. I'm gonna send you some of his music, just to let you hear what he's doing at this age. It's changed. The whole world has changed. It's a whole new wave out here. You know what I'm saying? Lifestyle, fitness, foods, hell, vegan and some shit or whatever. Everything's different. Everything is different, and I accept that, and that's fine. That lets me know I need to just sit back and be chill. I'm not chill. I'm an auntie.
Hey, I know what always help. Prayer always help. Pray more.
I'm on that. Absolutely. I keep a positive mind. Because for me, every move matters right now.
Yeah.
Every move I make matters. I ain't got time to play with no more with nothing.
You gotta be for real though. You gotta be consistent with it.
Yeah.
Big V, finish you were saying, Big V.
Like I think, like I was adding on to the player in the relationship with father and son, and mother and son, but father and daughter. I think it's all about what they're going to encounter is basically just a test of what we taught.
Right, and I had to figure out myself how to sort things where once I didn't know at first. When I had my older son, my first time being a mama, your first time being a son, and my experience is still different with him and the things I'm going through with him than my youngest. Still a difference, but I also had to find me too. Yeah, I'm not wrong for that.
We all have. And
right.
The thing is, ain't but there's 100 ways to Nashville, Tennessee. I know I-40.
Yes. But I question myself on becoming a grandmother because my first grandson, will be born in December. And I'm questioning myself, am I going to be good enough? You know, like, why am I even asking myself these questions? It's a whole new journey here. You know?
Let him finish, Candace.
Okay, go ahead.
Like, it's just a pattern. Like, for us young fathers, we know instead of spending $2,000 on that electric car, we know to make him a trust fund kid. We know $2,000 when he's born.
I wish I was saying at the end.
Is $250,000. You know, we know that now.
A $2,000 credit limit.
Yeah, $2,000
all the way up. Didn't even know what I was doing.
Mutual fund, right there, and then you teach him that, and then far as you know your girl, you know if you don't know her favorite color and favorite song, that's just sad. What else is it to it? You know, it's just about talking in goals, setting goals met.
Goals. Thank you.
Balance. You know,
Hey,
I
Nate.
mean, he
My
mentioned
house.
balance,
But
Nate,
then what he got for you?
Nate, I want
You know, if you mention it, if we parents that don't understand kids, what do we got for relationships?
Nate. Hey, Nate,
You
you
see
got
what I'm saying?
a son, Nate.
huh?
Do you got a son?
I got a daughter.
Say if you had a son, right? He come tell you this girl beating the shit out of him. Do you tell him just keep restraining himself and live by the principles you live by? Or do you at one point say, man, if she hits you again, man, fuck that?
No.
You don't say
Why
that.
y'all around each other?
I got listen,
I can tell him that.
let me tell you. My sister introduced you to me, right? My sister told you she wanted me to get in this shit. She got a son. My only nephew. I've always told him, you are the real and dominant person in a relationship, physically and mentally.
And work ethic.
So no matter what she doing, if she trying to drag you down from the position of your company, leave her the fuck alone.
Yep.
The fuck away.
That law.
That's what I tell my nephew. I tell both my nephews this shit. Be honest with you. Tell them this shit.
If she not gonna
I
respect
pick up my house. I be like, let her come over. Let me smell her.
look,
Hold on, Candace.
look.
Hold on,
My
Candace.
sister calling me right now.
And they're
Real
beautiful.
talk. If her son gives you a woman that's gonna drag you down from your position of walk the fuck away. Let me say this to you.
We got 1 minute left. We got to wrap up. We got 1 minute left.
If you line up 100 women and one man, that nigga can whoop 99 of them bitches.
My life of how I'm feeling, I ain't trusting the soul.
So walk the fuck away. Don't let your pride get you fucked up.
So, Big V, let me ask you this, Big V. Same question I asked Nate. Your daughter, she come tell you, my guy cheated on me, he did whatever, there was some foul shit for us on a relationship tip. And she tell you she took the iron and bust him upside the head and hit her back. And she come tell you that he hit her back. What do you do? Do you tell her she's wrong, or do you go fuck this nigga off?
Off top, my whole deal is like, why is y'all at it like this? My drill, like, why are you hitting somebody you're not gonna be with? Now you got me.
She with him. They in a
I'm
relationship.
talking about if you love them enough to fuck up, it ain't much to have. Off top, I've taught you that. Off dribble. If you usually fighting for a dream, you usually gonna have to wake up and it's blood there. It's not gonna be there. So, what kind of dog are you detaining here? Is probably what I'd say. It's something about, have I ever whooped you as a parent to make you do my will? So that kind of relationship won't be tolerated. So that's one that's gonna put me in a foul mood. Two, that dude that you introduced me to, I've already spoke to him. Like if I'm called, it's too late. I can't hear nothing. If I'm there, it's far past, ain't nobody can get you out of this. So, like, these are the scenario when I talk to these two young people. Like, you bringing somebody around a person you love. Like, when I bring somebody around you, I got to know somebody's not going to touch you. Somebody's not going to harm you. I mean, we all title of going too far, but there's a person that you know damn well I don't dance to that kind of music. I don't drink that kind of liquor. I don't use that kind of hard drug. That's not my scenario. And you're not gonna make nothing you do about you is gonna make me accept what is not my standard. Now, from my daughter's perspective, you were wrong and you gonna be reprimanded. But if I got to holler at homeboy, I can't worry about y'all getting together next Thanksgiving or me making a mistake or he didn't whoop me. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna be none of that. If I'm called, it's too late.
Okay, before I come to you, Big Mike, to feed off of what you said, Big V. She hit him, he punched her back or whatever, and they back together. And then she tell you, we got into it and I smacked him, he hit me again. What do you do the second time?
Both of them wrote off. I don't want you around me or her since you can't go to Roost because you put my life in danger. I don't put out fires. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. You're not bringing that to the nest. If y'all can't get it, it can't be got.
Okay.
And I'm not lowering my standards. She's not lowering hers, and I don't want him to lower his. I don't. As somebody's daughter, as somebody's child.
Big
and
Mike.
We here to make life good.
That right.
What you think, Big Mike? Speak.
What's up, Pimp?
Speak.
Well, I ain't really got a lot to say, man, but man, you know, we all done lived it, we all done seen it, we all done been through it, we all done been in a lot of scenarios we shouldn't have put ourselves in. We done conquered that shit, man. It's all about getting this money, living life, taking trips, eating good, you know what I'm saying, staying on top of your health, representing yourself accordingly, and respecting people. See, I don't get respect. I don't get respect unless I get it. You know what I mean? Yeah, if it's worth me doing something to you today, it's worth me doing something to you tomorrow. I ain't gonna never forget it. I'm gonna go get you. You feel me? And that's just how I think, man. Maybe the God will bless me with a different way of thinking. On down the line, I'm still praying. I'm in the making, man. I still got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, shit to understand in life. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely drama free, man, and I'm straight to the point about everything. You know what I mean?
Mikia, and then you, Candace. Mikia, your brother, your nephew, or your little male cousin, he come tell you this female just bust him upside his shit, and then he hit her back. Do you tell him you wrong for that? You should have walked off, or do you say I understand why you did that, and I ain't mad at you?
I'm gonna find out what the situation was first, but I'm telling you,
okay. Let me cut you. Let me paint the picture. He tell you, same scenario I painted earlier. He tell you, I fucked her friend, I fucked her sister, I fucked her cousin. She found out about it. When I came home, I found out that she found out about it. When I got off work and came home, I walked in. She saw the text message from whatever female told her, and she punched me in my shit. And I tried to walk off, and she took a motherfucking plate and hit me in the head. And I closed fist and punched her back. Do you tell him that he's wrong for that?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. To it. My thing is, you knew what you were getting before you got into it. And my thing is, if you still with her friends or auntie and all these people, you ain't want to no way. Walk off. Leave them. You don't want to no way.
Amen.
Like he said, she's not your person.
She's solid to the bone, man.
Let me go a little deeper than Mikia. They got into an argument, just a regular, argument that couples have. She hauled off and hit him. And this ain't the first time she's done that. She done it a few times when they get into a deep argument. He never hits her back. He always walks off. And this fourth or fifth time, when she's punched him or smacked him, he got mad and hit her back. So, yeah. And what I'm saying, I'm saying I had to say this. I'm saying I had to say this. Like, at what point?
She's a repeat offender.
Right. So at what point do we keep walking up, or do we say you got me fucked up?
Once he reevaluate how still he is for going back for the third.
Girl, what you just said. Thank you. I'm like, man, this nigga gullible as fuck.
Candace, pause.
Hey, so you let her be a repeat offender 5 times? He should have slapped you. I'm just playing.
Okay.
Dude, you went back for that beat. You went back to be slapped. You did.
Right.
So walk away because you went back for it. 2, 3, 4, 5. No. You like it. You like the drama. That means you
like that shit. It's some people that like that shit.
Mikia, even though he went back 2, 3, 4, 5 times, when he finally had enough and he hit her back, is he wrong for that? Even though she hit him 5 times, here go the scenario. He hit you 4 or 5 times. You should walk away from a man. You should walk away from your man. Or do you tell him, okay, I get it. You done hit you 5 times, you don't let it slide. She done got comfortable doing that shit. So on time number 6, when you hit her back, I feel your pain. You're not wrong for that.
I'm not gonna say that because this is my thing. You weren't tired these other times. You were tired. So, but again, she put herself in a position for the consequences. Look, for whatever reaction she gets to that action. But you weren't tired before. It took you these other times to get tired. So you're not really tired yet. So what's gonna make you so tired at 6?
He loved the girl. He coochie whipped. That happens.
Guess what? Look, it could be Niagara Falls. He better walk and get out of there. Because my thing is, you like the drama. You like the drama. Man, Wet n Wild was just an amusement park.
And that go back to what Vito said though. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no sense you put yourself in a situation for somebody you love and they keep going back doing the same shit. That means you done built all these things up over the years to live comfortably. Now it's gonna get took away because your son you in love with, they keep going back for that dumb shit after they know better. That just don't make sense to me. So, you know what I mean? I understand your point of view, both of y'all.
Because you're going to jail. You are going to jail. And my thing is you put your livelihood on for the wedding. No.
I'd rather go to the
It's gonna be a
funeral.
long time for you to touch Niagara Falls with anybody else again.
Yeah. I'm going to the funeral.
Well,
Candace.
Yes. So first of all, we ain't even got enough time to talk about how deep I can take it. So we're not gonna do that. But I just feel like the question at hand is if he's getting her, if she's beating him pretty much, and he don't do nothing, he get home, he try to be a good man and everything. If he hit her back, is that a problem? No. I have 2 sons. I don't have any daughters. And I went through abuse. And I fought my way out of it. So if I can do that, boy, you better never. I done did some things where I was like, damn, that was a little too much. You know what I'm saying? I learned, though. I'm seasoned now. You understand? I've learned. So everything right now for me matters. And I can change my own story. But I think back 20 years ago, that girl was accepting anything broken. I've been these women.
Hey, that's the most important thing you learn.
I've been these real shit. So, you know, if you know me personally, then if you know, you know. If you don't, then follow my page. I let little clues out. But the people that know me. And it's so much I can talk on. But yeah, you're not gonna be my baby's face. They handsome and can rap and all kinds. No, they got it going on.
I love the marketing. I love a mama.
Marketing. That's my major. What? Business administration, and I graduated in June. I'm not playing no games. This is another chapter of my life, and I done went through so much. It's like time to go and just bury it. Let me start over while I had a chance.
On graduation. Congrats.
Thank you. It'll be in June. I'm gonna let y'all know. Add me. I'm Candace Rowe. I know they say DJ Speak Life, and that is one of my pages, but you can add me on Candace DJ Rowe as well on Facebook. And I think on Instagram is True Stylist 729. So yeah.
Hey, Miles, you need to put this core together for real, for real. I think you got something here. Cause
he does.
in all walks of life, you know what I mean? All walks of life. And I think understanding only works. Conversation only works after you listen. You know what I mean? Like we could talk all day till we blew in the face until I actually hear you, and be like, okay, we need a paper route to make that all go. It don't work unless we're gonna listen. So I think within these relationships we're talking about with our kids and as well as with our kids' kids is the big deal is respect what it is on top and move on.
Respect. Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't have any kids.
It's off dribble. Or no.
Mikia, go ahead, Mikia.
I don't have any kids. I just know the way I was brought up. So I can only go off there. But I have nieces and nephews and great nieces and nephews. And I know what I would expect, with them or whatever.
Right.
And same here with me. I don't have any biological kids. Like, it's a certain code that I stick by, and I'm one that again, let me make this clear. I do not agree with the beat woman shit and the domestic violence shit. That ain't cool. I don't agree with no man just beating the shit out of a woman for no reason or because she did some foul shit he don't agree with. Again, if you that mad nigga, leave. If you want to be on some vindictive shit, go fuck a cousin. But don't put your hands on the girl. You follow what I'm saying?
Hey, Mom.
I'm one who don't. I ain't with the disrespect. On no real
For all look, that's how my dad was.
Hey, you done had a couple of females try to fuck you up over the years, man.
You can try, but you can come out on the short end of the stick. You feel me?
And to touch on that, Mike, just because you go fucking up and want to go fuck somebody's cousin and shit, I'm not stopping my standards now. Just because you go fuck a clown don't mean I got to.
Absolutely.
Hell, I ain't fuck your cousin. Why? You see your friends look better. I'm going over there. Damn your family. You know what I mean? I'm not dropping my standards. You know what it is?
My circle's so small. It's a dot. It's y'all now.
At the end of the day, what it comes down to is this. No matter what I did as a man, there's no excuse for you to put your hands on me. It's just not. And again, like I keep on preaching. If I did something that foul, and then you know the relationship we got. If you somebody who you know that I really love you, if I did something that foul, just fucking leave me. That'll hurt me a whole lot more than you shooting me, stabbing me, or doing whatever. Just fucking leave me. So like today's Saturday, right? So if you leave me today, and then around Sunday and Monday, I still ain't heard from you, that's when it's gonna start kicking in. Like, man, she really gonna cut me the fuck off. That's gonna kill me right there if I love you. That's gonna kill me. You follow what I'm saying?
Have you ever ate some Lucy's hot chicken and can't get no more? Some Lucy's hot chicken and can't get no more?
You hurt.
Hey, all of that, the cooking that you do, the back rubs at night, you feel me? I'm coming in sick, and you know what I got. I come in sick, and you know what's wrong with me, you know the medicine that I need. All that shit goes beyond sex.
That is
a woman.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So when you take that away,
can I say something?
That will hurt me a whole lot more. You don't got to put your hands on me. You know what I'm saying?
Can
you
I
got to
say?
do it. Yes, ma'am, Candace, go ahead.
I'm gonna leave y'all two things. I told both of my sons at a young age when I was whooping them, and I was being a single mother. As far as my oldest son, I didn't know how to be a mother, just like he didn't know he was being a son. But I had the chance with Cameron. So we are definitely close tight. My whole family is like, that's what I have learned and grew up from. And I'll still do anything for them, but I always want to leave y'all this one scripture. It is Corinthians 13, verse 4. Love is patient and kind. Does not envy or boast it. It's not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but it rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love conquers all. So if you don't have that in you,
Amen.
Hey,
it's
Candace, do it end and say, for we know in part, we prophecy in part. Do it say that at the end?
yep, love never ends as far as prophecies. They will pass away.
Don't
As
say
And
no
far
more to him.
they
you know
will
how I know,
cease.
Mikia, you know how I know that because I read that every night. For we know in part
Yeah,
and we prophecy in part. I
it
read
will
it.
pass away. We know in part
We
and we
prophecy in part.
prophecy in part. We do.
Yeah.
And it simply means we know what we're doing. We do have free will, but we have the blessings, and you gotta know how to connect your whole, cycle and know what you are and who you are. That's very important. You know what I'm saying? So you show your ancestry. You gotta know who you are and love yourself in the first place, and have standards that you can on.
Big
That's
My
Mike.
it.
thing is, don't let anybody rob you of your freedom, because that's what
Basically,
rob
yeah.
you of your freedom.
It took a lot for me to get married now, and I went through my own trials and tribulations. That's a
What you
testimony
said,
because I still know
what
what I
you
need to
said.
do. Right.
I get
And I'm
my
all there for
pedicure
anybody I speak
twice
to.
a month. Every 2 weeks, a pedicure, massage on Friday, and I ain't
Oh,
babysitting nobody's kids.
self
And
affirmations. And you got to speak that. I believe speaking that into life, that's where it
yeah,
exists. I believe it.
yeah,
However you believe it, that's a mantra. Speak that into your
yeah.
life. Be only
And
positive because it will block the negative. You'll know the difference. That's the best person we can be, and that's the best person that can love me the same way. And I'm at the age where, like, I see it in you. It's either there or it's not. I see it
I
real
treat
quick.
myself like a motherfucker. I treat Vito real
A lot of
good.
stuff.
I
So,
treat Vito real good.
yeah, that's right. You got to resonate with yourself. So if you're not doing that, then maybe you got some homework to do. You're falling weak and you don't even know it, and you're out of control. If you
I
your whole
will
shit
treat
be out of
everybody
control,
better
not
than
on your
me.
shit if you're not on it.
I love the hell out of me. I ain't
Chakras
put cheat on
flying
me.
out it. But
Shit.
that's all I had to say, y'all. I just wanted to leave out with love.
Hey, we
All love.
appreciate that,
I ain't
Candace.
gonna never
I,
steal
I,
from
Y'all.
you.
bless you.
I ain't gonna never
Hey,
steal
Yeah.
from me.
so we're gonna wrap it up on that note, and let me give a closing statement. That's been another edition of Table Talk with MTP, the great debate, and the topic was, if a woman hits a man, do he got the right to hit her back? So I thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank my guests, Big Mike, Candace Rowe, Mikia PB, my dog Big B from Nappy Roots, and also my nigga Nathaniel Clay, who's not on at the moment. You feel me? So before we end, make sure y'all go subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Pimpoholic TV. Go to my website, www.mallthepimp.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is @mallthepimp. It's been all love. It's been nice, and we out of here.